I'm currently sitting in a roadside meadow at 430 meters of altitude in one of the many inland valleys of Norway. It's late June, and as you can see, the meadow is blossoming all around me. And in this video I want to find out roughly how many different species of plants and insects I can actually find here today, and then I want to compare it with a very similar plot of land over there, with the only difference being that it's consistently cut throughout the summer, so it's a very green lawn. After a good 2 hours of eco-mapping, I have seen 25 different species of flowers, and these are only the flowers here right now. Some have already finished blossoming and others are waiting to emerge. I've also seen 2 species of trees, 6 species of straw, 2 species of spiders, 6 species of butterflies, 7 beetles, and 21 other species of flies or other insects with wings on them. I've also seen 6 species of bees or bumblebees and 4 other smaller insects. And the amount of different insect species was so immense that I was seeing new species all the way until the end, and I definitely only captured a very small fraction of the amount that actually exists here. So that makes it a total of 79 species on this small plot of land. So come on, let's move over to the lawn to see how that compares. I've now been over the lawn and I saw 8 different species of flowers, one which actually wasn't to be found on the meadow. And what's interesting here is that it seems like the only species who can endure such a brutal treatment of cutting the grass regularly are those really low growing flowers or those that grow really fast. However, even among these, the cutting does do quite a bit of damage, so that the density of flowers here is really low. And the impact of this is also visible in the amount of insects. I found a total of 15 species of insects, which is way less than in the meadow. And the difference was most significant among flying insects such as bees, bumblebees, flies, which seemed to be very attracted by flowers. Here there were more ground-dwelling insects, many of whom I did not find in the meadow. And I think this is partly because with the very short vegetation, these species are more visible, but also because this very different environment favors other types of species. Obviously, the lawn is also full of grass, but it's hard to measure how many different species since it's cut so short. This brings us to a total of roughly 24 species compared to 79 in the meadow. And to conclude, this is obviously not a very good lawn, because the intention with a lawn is to have only 1 species of grass. That's great because there is still quite a bit of biodiversity, even some species which aren't found in the meadow. And what this means is that every ecosystem has its value. Every ecosystem is different and it has its own unique parts. So even though meadows are much more biodiverse, lawns do offer nice homes for some species, even some species who aren't so much found in meadows. However, it would probably be good to turn it around, having meadows as the normal and lawns as the exception, instead of how we do things today. And if you wish to fill your garden with flowers, smells and life, you should drastically reduce or stop cutting the grass altogether, at least in some parts of your garden.